Good morning, everybody. Today we're doing Daddy Takeover. We're doing a full day of a day in the life of me, a new dad. Currently it is 6 a.m., 6:10, 6:15. He just woke up, and during this time he is like the most happy he ever is. Throughout the entire day, the mornings are like his favorite time ever. So yeah, come spend a little day with us. Let's start with getting him changed. Okay, like I said, first things first is we got to change him. So let's go ahead and do that. Last night we put Coast. Did you pee yourself? Oh no! Did you go pee-pees on your onesie? You did? It's okay, we'll change that too, buddy. Well, he peed through his diaper and onto his onesie, so we gotta change that too. But like I was saying, we put Coast to bed last night at around 7:45, maybe 8. Most of the time, we'll put him to bed at around that time, 7:45, 8, and he'll wake up at like 5, sometimes 4:30. For a while, he was waking up at 4 a.m. Like we couldn't stop it. He would just wake up at 4 and he'd be like wide awake. But I don't know if it's him just getting older or if he like got used to waking up at a later time, but he's doing like much better. And he's like today, like I just said, it's like 6:15 and he just woke up. Recently, Coast's new obsession is to grab his feet. So I don't know if you can see it. He's just, it's like his new obsession. He's fixated on grabbing his feet. You're just such a happy baby. We gotta put your diaper on and then we're gonna get you some milk. Yeah. You can get milk. You can get some milk and Daddy's gonna get a coffee. Okay, diaper is on. Time to put a new onesie on you, buddy. Today, we're going green. I used to have these onesies that were like my favorite to put on him. I thought he'd look the cutest in these specific onesies. And it's so sad, but such like an exciting moment that he grew out of them. One day we just tried to put it on him and it was way too tight. And like I said, it made me so sad. But it was also very exciting that he's growing out of something and he's reaching new milestones. Very crazy. You're just growing so big. And you're all done. What's this? He's very confused. Okay, let's go get him milk. Okay, the very next thing we do after changing him, usually he is like so excited. He's like swinging both legs, like shaking his arms. He's so excited for his milk. Every time I get the bottle ready, he like stares at it because he knows it's milk time. Like I said, the next step is to get him milk. I don't know what I would do or where I would be if I didn't have this Baby Brezza machine. This Baby Brezza machine makes it so freaking easy. I wish this was a brand deal, but it's not. I just love the Baby Brezza that much. You literally just put your bottle, press start. What's happening? Is that your milk? That's your milk, buddy. So, like I was saying earlier in the video, today we're going to be showing you just what I do in a day with Coast. Obviously, during the day, me and Ayla will be doing 50-50. Like, she'll have him for some of the day, I'll have him for some of the day. But today, I'm gonna take over and to show you a day in the life with Daddy. That's also very weird. I don't know why I just called myself that. Let's not do that ever again. But my plan for today is we're gonna get him his milk. We're gonna wait 10 minutes for him to digest. And then we're gonna put him in the stroller and walk to go get me a coffee. Is that a puppy? You're gonna throw up if you bounce, buddy. Okay, we have made it out of the house. I usually don't walk and get my coffee every morning. I just thought it would be cute to take him on a little morning walk before the sun comes up and go to our little favorite coffee spot. But yeah, like I said, I don't usually get coffee in the morning. I make my own coffee because I think I like the taste better, but the sun's not out yet. The birds are chirping. No one's breathed this air yet. I'm the first one to breathe this crispy morning air. So me and the boy are out on a little coffee adventure. All right, we got to the coffee spot and it's been about 5 minutes and we're both already over it. Coast, I think, just wants to go home and play with his toys, and the coffee I got isn't necessarily the best. So I think we're gonna go home. Look at him, he's already playing. He just wants to play. I think we're gonna go home. He's gonna play with some toys. I'm gonna make my own coffee. I just spent $4.75 on a coffee I'm not gonna drink. Maybe we'll see if Ayla wants it. But like I said, he wants to play, so we're immediately going back home. Alrighty, Coast has woken up from his morning nap. He's over there bouncing in his little car bouncy toy thing, but that doesn't mean daddy duty stops here. I am on dishes now. I'm going to wash all of his bottles, so the next time he's hungry, I don't have to do it then, because that has happened before. And when he's hungry and he's not happy and you have to wash a bottle, the stress levels go through the roof. So I'm gonna wash the bottles now and just get it done. The nice thing about washing the bottles is I don't really have to. And that might not make sense to a lot of you, but let me explain. So first thing I do is I rinse all the bottles. And then the next thing I do is I put the bottles in this literal bottle washer. This is another Baby Brezza product that we use like every single day, and it saves us so much time. Like I was saying earlier, all you gotta do is rinse them out, make sure there's no like excess milk, like dried milk, all that like crusty, whatever nasty milk left over. You rinse them out and then you put them in here, press start, and you forget about it. This thing takes about an hour to wash all 4 bottles, which makes no sense. You can wash 4 bottles in probably 10 minutes if you really tried to, but if you have the time during the day, and if you start them at night when you go to bed, or if you start them right after you feed your baby, that hour flies by because that's the time where your baby doesn't need the bottles. So I just fed Coast maybe an hour and a half ago. He won't need these bottles for another 3 hours. So while these bottles wash, I don't have to do anything, and Coast won't be crying for another one. And just like that, bottles washed. All right, now that I got the bottles washed, I thought I would show you guys our little schedule that we kind of follow every day. We try our best to follow the schedule. Sometimes he doesn't eat as much as, you know, we would hope, or sometimes he eats a little more, but this is more or less our schedule of eating for the day. So on any given day, we wake up around 6:30, and he'll have 6 or 7 ounces. This morning, he only had 6 and didn't want to finish his bottle. Around 10:30, we'll do another 7 ounces, which is 4 hours after the last time he ate. Halfway between that and the next feeding, we'll do about a half a jar of whatever food, whatever food puree. Buddy, what are you doing? He's trying to reach for the little schedule. We'll do a half jar of food / puree because he loves it. And then at around 2:30, 4 hours since the last time he ate. This is all a little confusing now that I'm saying it out loud. Huh, bud? Where are you going? What are you doing? Okay, 4 hours since the last time he ate milk. He'll have another 6 ounces. We don't do a full 7 ounces because he had just had half a jar. Around 4:30, we'll finish that jar of puree that he started earlier in the day. And then 5:30, he'll do 5 ounces because it hasn't been 4 hours since the last time he ate. And then at around 7:45, 8 p.m. For bedtime, we'll do 7 ounces just to get him nice and full so he can have a great full night's sleep. Now I realize that schedule is very confusing, probably to all the people who don't have babies, but to us and to me specifically, it makes sense, and we try to hit it every single day. All right, it's about 10:30 now, time for Coast's second feeding. I gave him 7 ounces, almost done with his 7 ounces, so it looks like he's gonna be taking the full bottle, which is always a good sign. Sometimes he fusses and he just like only drinks 5 ounces, or sometimes he's just not as hungry. But it looks like he's gonna finish the whole 7 ounces, and then he'll probably take 30-minute nap, maybe, I hope, I don't know. What's super weird, but also very, very important, is his naps during the day. I've looked it up on Google, I've heard from my pediatrician. I've just come to find that his naps directly correlate how good or bad of sleep he gets at night. So if he gets too much sleep during the day, he'll have a rough night's sleep. If he doesn't get enough sleep during the day, he'll have a rough night's sleep. So for Coast, if he gets like 3 or 4 naps during the day, he sleeps like a rock. He's about to finish his bottle, and then we'll probably go down for another nap. If not, if he doesn't want to nap, then we'll probably just do some playtime. But for now, he's digging the bottle. He's almost done, actually. Also, quickly, I realized that in this video, it looks like I do this every single day, which is completely not true. Ayla was about to feed Coast, and I was like, wait, I gotta do it for the YouTube video. And this YouTube video is just to show you guys like 24 hours with me and you and Coast, you know what I mean? 24 hours, daddy takeover. This is not what I do on a daily basis. Ayla and I parent 50-50, but for this video specifically, I just wanted to show you guys 24 hours in the day of me and Coast. Well, technically 12 hours. I started this morning, and I'm probably gonna end this video at night. So 12 hours, me, you, and Coast. You need to burp, big guy? Oh, I know. You need to burp. You don't need to burp? Okay, no burps today. Okay, I almost forgot to update you guys, but then I remembered I'm doing daddy takeover 12 hours. So I fed him, he played a little bit, and then he started getting fussy, and I was like, why is he getting fussy? And I was like, oh yeah, it's because he needs a nap. So that's what he's doing right now. He is taking his little nap. I put him down for a nap probably 10 minutes ago. He probably will go for about 30 minutes, hopefully 45. Usually when he naps, he'll just nap in my arms, and then I'll go sit on the couch, and I'm like trapped there because he's sleeping like an angel in my arms. And I feel like if I move a muscle, even if I check my phone or turn the channel on TV, he's like, so yeah, pretty proud of myself. Got him to take a nap in the crib, which is very, very, very rare. So yeah, thought I'd give you guys a little update. He is taking a nap, and I will let you guys know when he wakes up. See ya. Today on the menu, we have bananas, pineapple, and orange. Yummy, we love bananas and oranges, huh? Yeah. You're saying, Daddy, give me food. Actually, I forgot a bib for him. So while I go get a bib for him, while I go get him a bib, I need you guys to watch him. Okay, you ready for your bib? You want your food, huh, you crazy boy? Usually the first bite, he'll act like he doesn't like it, but then the second and third bite, he loves it. Okay, next bite. Good job, buddy. Good job opening up. Open up. Good job, buddy. You want more? You can't hold it yet. You're gonna throw it. I know you. You're gonna throw it, bud. Earlier last week, we tried the baby-led weaning, which if you guys don't know what it is, it's where you put the food just like straight on the table, and then he does his best to like grab it and put it in his mouth. And over time, that's one of the ways babies can learn how to kind of feed themselves, or just kind of like put food from their hand to their mouth. And we tried eggs, like super, super mashed up eggs, yogurt, and what else did we try? I forget what else we tried, but we tried it and he just did not like it. Good job, buddy. Tried eggs, he did not like it. He gagged eating the eggs. He absolutely loves yogurt. Oh, mashed up bananas, which he absolutely loved. I think bananas is his favorite food so far. But he had the eggs. Kind of sad because he was gagging and he absolutely hated it, but it was funny just to see like babies' reactions to new food. I'm sure everyone has seen videos of babies like trying lemons and sour stuff, and they're like, we have not done that to Coast yet, but his first time trying eggs was pretty funny. Good job, Home. Something cool I didn't realize until I actually had a baby, because I've had baby food for videos before, but on the side, it says like a little stage number. And on this bottle, and like some of the bottles we have in there, it says stage 2. This is for 6 months and above. Stage 1 is for like 4 months and above. Stage 3 is for like 8 months and above. And yeah, I didn't know that until recently. Are we all done, big boy? We're all done. No more food. No more. You're still so dirty, buddy. You're still so dirty. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Did you like your food, buddy? Did you like your food? Yes, you did. You love your food. Okay, well, speaking of food, I think I'm gonna go get some food. So for now, I'm gonna give him to mommy. Do you wanna go to mommy? I'm gonna give him to mommy, and then I'm gonna go get some food or make some food. I'm starving. We still gotta give him milk in, I think like an hour, hour and a half. Buddy, you're not hungry, huh? Because you just had some yummy food. You don't want your milk yet. You wanna play. You wanna play. He's staring at his little play thing right here. Okay, I just got Coast down for his second nap, probably like 4 minutes ago, and I'm hoping he stays asleep for maybe an hour, hour and a half. We'll see if that actually happens. Let's hope and pray. But yeah, he had some food. I didn't film it. I was already feeding him, and to get up and to go get my camera and turn it on and do all that, and like to take the bottle away from Coast was not an option. So I didn't film me feeding him, but we gave him food. I think we gave him 6 ounces, and now he's down for a nap. And yeah, let's hope he stays asleep. Well, someone didn't want to stay asleep. He slept for about, He slept for probably like 45 minutes, maybe an hour, but I feel like midday he should be sleeping a little bit longer. I don't know. I always feel like his midday naps are the longest, but maybe not today. He still needs one more nap before we go to bed tonight at like 7:45. It's 3:30 right now. So yeah, he's for sure gonna use like maybe a 30-minute nap. That's usually when I'll go on my like daily walk with him. I'll take him on a walk and he'll fall asleep in a stroller for 30 minutes and just get some like nice evening sun. But yeah, I put him in his crib and 45 minutes later, I look at the monitor and he's like wide-eyed, just fucking looking everywhere. And you don't want to nap anymore. You just want to be awake and smiling. You want to be so smiling. You want to be smiling. But it is 3:30 now. I think we just have a bunch of playtime until later today when we go on our walk. And then I'll give you a little bit more food. How does that sound? Do you want the rest of your food from the jar? Do you want the rest of your food from the jar, buddy? He sees the camera, he doesn't care about food. We're gonna go play and do some tummy time, and then we're gonna eat the rest of your food. Yeah. We're at the park, woo! Mommy and Daddy made it to the park. We came with Honey, Moomer, and we brought Toast. Toast absolutely loves the park. We've been here a couple times, and every single time we come here, he has nothing but smiles on his face. He likes to lay down, look up at the trees. He likes to people walk around, the dog's walking around. He obviously loves his toys. Maybe you should do a full day of mommy, and I'll film it. You think you can handle it? Yeah. Really?
What do you mean? Like giving him food? That's what you did.
I have been pretty much just feeding him all day. Look how cute my feet look. So yeah, maybe you do a mommy day one day and I film that.
Sure.
Really? Let's do tomorrow. Ayla likes to make it a competition. I do one day, she's like, I'll do any day. I'll do 2 days. Earlier today, Crawford came up to me. He's like, yo, I'm going to Vegas for a poker tournament. Ayla was like, go for 3 days. Go for a week. I can handle it.
No, I was telling Keen to go, not Crawford.
Oh yeah, she was talking to me. So I do one day. Now she wants to do like 5 days.
No, I just think you need a vacation.
Why? She just wants me out of the damn house. My feet are super cute. Well, yeah, I thought I'd give you guys a little update. I know Mommy hasn't made an appearance in today's video because it was all about Daddy's takeover, but
Wasn't allowed. Coast loves being outside. Like, he is a outdoor baby, and nothing could make me happier because I love being outside.
Are you an outdoor baby?
I am. Also, I got filler in my bottom lip. I've never had. You don't need to get all close.
Oh.
I've never had like a bottom pout lip thing, like that I've heard. I don't know. I'm just trying it out. She literally put like the tiniest bit in, but it literally, where she put it in, it already turned purple.
I was telling Ayla because she was like, oh, ow, I just ripped my hair out of my leg. I was telling Ayla before she went, she's like, I'm gonna go get like a little bit of lip filler. I've never done it and I want to try it out. And I was like, okay, well.
I got Botox.
But before she was leaving, I was like, wait, hold on, before you go, you want me to do it? I can do it for way cheaper. She ended up going with the professional and still left her with a scar on her lip.
It's not that bad.
I know, but if I did it, I would have used the finest ingredients. I would have used the...
What ingredient do you use?
Silicone.
What's it called?
Silicone.
Nope.
Okay, well, that's the only update I have. Daddy takeover day is going very well. We just got word from Mommy that Mommy is gonna do a Mommy takeover and I'm gonna film that. But for now, we're just gonna enjoy the park with Coast and Honey, who keeps rolling around in the dang grass.
He just likes to look at Honey.
We're gonna go enjoy the park and...
Honey, come here.
Okay, gotta go. See ya. Okay, it is Coast's last nap of the day. We just got back from the park. I quickly fed him. Once again, I didn't pull out my camera in time. I just started feeding him and I was like, I'm not gonna put this bottle down to grab the camera. So, fed him and now we are on our last and final walk. Wait, it's his last and final nap of the day. This is like a quick little kitty cat nap. Should only be like 20, maybe 30 minutes. He hasn't fallen asleep yet. Give it 5-10 minutes, he will be out like a light. But yeah, it's a nice day out, so I thought I'd take my shirt off, walk around some. What up, brother? Sorry about that. My friend Harry Styles just saw me in the middle of the street and decided to say hi. I'll catch up with him later. I'll text him and I'll give him a buzz. Shoot him a text a little bit later. But like I was saying, for now, I'm getting some sun. Oh, that's what I was talking about. I'm getting some sun. It's a nice day out. Other than my allergies, I'm feeling pretty darn good and I'm getting tan while I'm at it. So yeah, we're on our walk and let's hope he takes a good nap. It is, what time is it? 7, 7:10, 7:15? We're getting ready for bedtime. The last thing we do before we go to bed and before we feed him, which I forgot to mention, is...
Bath time. You wanna get naked, boy? Let's get naked, boy! Yay, naked boy!
So we're about to do bath time, and then we're going to feed him, put him to bed. And that is gonna wrap up 12 hours with Daddy.
Are you peeing? Oh, he's peeing. Good job, buddy. You go pee-pee in the bath. Woo!
Did you go pee-pee in the bathtub? Hey.
He's staring at the camera.
Alrighty, it is about that time. I know it's dark and you guys probably can't see too much, but it's about 7:50, 7:45, and we are putting baby boy to sleep. Mommy just made him some milk. We got him in his little sleep sack. Last step is to feed him, and then we're gonna put him to bed. Alrighty everybody, that is it for Daddy Takeover. We just got Coast to sleep. He fidgeted a little bit. It took a little longer to get him to sleep tonight, but we still managed. But that is it for Daddy Takeover. We did 12 hours with my son. I mentioned earlier in the video, Mommy's gonna do a takeover, which, there she is right now. We're gonna do a mommy takeover very soon. I don't know if it's gonna be next week or when. We're gonna be doing a mommy takeover, and I also thought of an idea where I want Crawford to babysit for a day. Let me know what you think. I freaking love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.